My name is Mark, former Bridge student graduating in 2015. This video is on the bursary scheme. Let's find out a little bit from Denise and Yolanda, former Bridge students, before they share their tips on applying for the bursary.
I'm known as Dennis. I left here at Bridge in 2020 during the Corona times. I studied, whilst I was at A-levels, I studied media studies, product design, Turkish and maths. And now currently I attend London South Bank University and I study accounting and finance and I'm in my first year. What I really enjoy is that I'm actually studying something that I'm into, like proper into. I'm someone who's into numbers and whatnot. And studying accounting and finance helps me to like show my skill with the numbers. And like me getting to like, but A levels, for example, I was just studying stuff I was interested into, but this is something I'm really motivated about.
Hi, my name is Yolanda and I left Bridge in 2019. And at Bridge, I studied physics, maths, and further maths at A level with an AS in chemistry. And right now I'm studying engineering at Oxford University. What I like about university, firstly, I really enjoy my course. I enjoy what I'm learning and seeing how what I learn is actually applied in the world. Secondly, I enjoy the independence and, surviving on my own, I guess, without my parents. And thirdly, probably most actually is the people that I've met and the friends that I've made. And even like the academics I talk to, my tutors and my lecturers. So that's what I enjoy most about university.
And why did you apply for the bursary and internship?
I found out there was an internship program. I applied for the internship program because I want to really, as a UBS is a very big company and I wanted to, of course, have an internship there and it'll help me in the future as well, as it will help me with other stuff because currently like uni is really hard. I can't really go into uni. So like I can't access the library and whatnot. And the bursary is like helps me like order books from Amazon or like other websites. And like it helped me with my studies as well. So I was like, let me just apply for the bursary. I was like, it will help me during this tough time financially. And also I can order stuff for my needs, such as school.
So I applied for the bursary because I had done work experience with the UBS in year 12 and I really enjoyed it. And I wanted to have an opportunity to work there for longer and explore different areas of the bank.
Did you have any preconceptions about the application process?
I knew it was going to be competitive because I knew so many people applied for it. So I knew that I had to stand out compared to others. I had to show who I was and why I should be picked compared to others. So of course I did like jot down some notes and whatnot. And during the interview, did like look at the paper which I had my notes on to like show who I am.
Before I started the application process, I didn't actually have any expectations of what it would be like. I was told, or I'd heard stories before that applying for roles at banks tend to be quite difficult and the process tends to be quite long and quite competitive. So I had that in the back of my mind. But the actual process wasn't as bad as you might think, in my opinion. And I was in contact with someone from UBS who helped me along the way and who made sure that I was fine with the software that I needed to use and generally was there to answer any questions I had, which made it a whole lot better.
It was actually pretty simple. It was like pretty straightforward and everything was like in stages and everything was explained properly. So I didn't really have a problem through the application process and I actually understood everything pretty much easily.
The application process was really interesting, I thought. It was split up into three different stages or two or three different stages. And I know it's the type of application process you'd have to go through if you were to find a job after you graduate. And so it was really nice to gain that experience of the assessment center as well as, they went face to face of virtual interviews with three different people. And being able to talk about myself and express why I wanted the role. It was a great experience, I think.
Lastly, do you have any tips for people who want to apply for the bursary this year?
My only tip would be just be honest and simple, because the more honest you are and the more simple you are, they can see who you are. And don't be shy when you're if you go to interview stage or if you talk to any of the UBS people, just don't be shy at all. They're really nice people and they actually understand you. Even if you're nervous or shy, they will understand you from the way you're speaking and looking. So just keep it simple, be honest, and just treat us as you're speaking to someone that you've spoken for many years.
I would say that in the interviews, make sure you are prepared in the sense that you have an answer to the generic questions that will come up, as in, why are you appropriate for this role? What have you done that shows you have experience in blah, blah, blah. Be prepared in that sense. But also don't over prepare, because they can definitely tell when you've just scripted out your answer. And in most cases, the questions that you're expecting aren't necessarily going to be the ones that you receive. So you have to be able to have some kind of like autonomy to adapt what you want to say to each question and make it relevant.
Thank you for watching this video. We hope it helped you get a bit of an idea of how useful the bursary scheme can be. Be sure to check out our second video where a few other former Bridge students talk about their experiences from working at UBS.